He's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's off the inside edge. And that's how he gets started here in Los Angeles. That's off the inside corner. Now 2-0.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy could do some real damage.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Throw on to Freeman. One up, one down. Take a look at the lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like it could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Luis Arias at the plate and takes high there. Kopech, he's known to have exceptional stuff. The strikeout numbers usually way up there. However, he does have some issues with walks from time to time. That one out to right. Hernandez ranging after it. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. And because of that, the pitch count can get high and not consistently deep into the ball games like you would expect for a guy who can get so many swings and misses.
Manny Machado stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And it's about controlling that stuff, right? I mean, he's got to harness all of that electric stuff and keep it at least somewhat in the strike zone.
Yeah, I'd say a guy like this sometimes needs to simplify the repertoire. Instead of trying to throw 3 and 4 pitches, just stick with 2 pitches that are very effective. Perhaps you can keep the pitch count down, get yourself deeper into the ball game. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. 3 and 2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat, and there's the strike. Machado leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Inside, almost got him.
Ball 2. 2 and 1.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2 outs. Hard hit left side. They get the force. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. It's the Padres 0. Dodgers coming up. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And towing the slab, Dylan Cease.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And now here's the veteran DH, Enrique Hernandez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Betts. Pitch misses. Ball one. Turns and fires the Betts. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, no strike.
Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That
3
one
balls,
missed.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
First and second, no outs. Freddie Freeman now at the plate, and ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Got it started a little too early.
1 ball,
strike 1.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. First and second here, no outs. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground left side, 6. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the missed play.
I think he just rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2, and as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play 1 step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in there at the knees. Bases juiced, no outs. Just missed.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right through there for a strike. Inside, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Muncy to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
Pitch misses inside. And that's ball 1. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Drilled in the air. High and deep right field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. New inning getting started, and here is Xander Bogaerts. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Kopech back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And it's gone. He sends it out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And the Padres take the lead. It's 1-0. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Ball 1 there.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 2nd. And that one upstairs. Kopech, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Looking for his first big league hit right here. That one at triple digits. swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He'll score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice
Tyler
balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Now batting Tyler Wade. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
No outs. Runner on second.
Hey!
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Man at second. And now 1 and 2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue, you better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. And there's a foul ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
And a 1-1.
Oh! 2-1.
Fly ball down the line. Hernandez on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder Fernando Tatis.
Now it's
Jr.
Fernando Tatis Jr. Grounded out his first time. High fly ball out towards left center. Conforto sizes this one up. And that is that. But 2 runs for him and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here in LA, bottom half of inning number 2, and now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Michael Conforto will climb in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And here it comes. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Batting ninth.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edmonds.
Tommy Edmonds.
In for a strike. Good slider. Pajes leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
This one in the dirt. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at first, one away. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
That's outside. Ball 2.
2-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
In the dirt. Not in time. He's safe. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So the batting order turns over. Kike Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one fouled off. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Go ball. 2 straight.
That's inside.
1 ball. 2 straight.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And he makes the catch. And that is the inning. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set for the start of the inning. Luis Arise stands in.
Arise.
Arise batting second in today's lineup, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And it's even up.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Hernandez squeezes it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado. Walked his first time. On the ground right side, and that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting, left fielder, Gavin Sheets.
So digging in now for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. He's 0 for 1. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And the 0-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. He's already homered here in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. That misses, and the count is 2-0. That one missed.
3-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball. Betts zips it across. Bogaerts retired. That's out number 3. Padres leave 1. They're up 2-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for
And the batter will be the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Fouled off. He was late. And Mookie takes.
That's a good pitch there.
1-1.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Wade hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. And misses inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. In the air, center field. Wade should have this one. Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Teoscar.
2 down, base is empty.
Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-1.
Will Smith up next for the Dodgers. Two down, nobody on. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner
Now
over at
batting,
first base is going to
the
have a
catcher,
very aggressive
Will
secondary
Smith.
lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Smith at the plate now. That's ball 1.
You know, the 2-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
That one misses, and it's 2-0. And you wonder, is he in his head a little bit?
Even if the base runner doesn't steal right here, what's great is that he is dividing the attention of the pitcher and may serve to give his teammate a better pitch to hit at the plate.
Max Muncy waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
In the air, right field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch? That was a good piece of hitting, and it paid off with the base hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Muncy digs in.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. On to inning number 4. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the top of the 4th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Ball 1, no strikes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Shohei Ohtani looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Number 78 also throwing. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Trenton Brooks.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Michael Kopech departs, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute.
Now pitching.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 70.
Number 70.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
So a man at first. And here's the first baseman, Trenton Brooks. Doubled his first time up. Double play ball to second. Oh, a great flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Up next for the Padres, center fielder Tyler Wade.
Next for the Padres, Tyler Wade struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Brooks over at first with 1 away. Next pitch is outside. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting, catcher
Martin Maldonado digs in now. Flied to right his first time. And the slider just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by.
In there at the knees. That's strike one. That's down and in. And that's in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Padres going back, makes the catch on the edge of the track. One left for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. Now here is Andy Padres. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air, center field. Wade settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more
Now
inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Conforto takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Machado pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Struck out looking his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
1-1.
That one way inside.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Handled by Machado. And he can't come up with it.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. 1 for 2. Checks over to first. Back safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Oh, 1 down. Runner on the go. No. There's a ball. Throw. Save.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man on second, 2 down. So now 1-2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Slow roller to third, and that's just foul. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. We played 4. It's the Padres 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Tatis Jr.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. And that one is off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on the tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the DH, Luis Arias. 0 for 2 in this one. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put.
Oh, now this ball gets down. The throw in, but it's offline.
Nope, he's safe.
Picks himself up at RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's Manny Machado now. A walk, and he's also singled. Fought off foul. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. High in the air, out to right. Hernandez ranging after it. He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres. On the ground to third. Off balance feed. There's one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in L.A., John Shambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Mookie Betts. Cease back to work. Just off the inside edge. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Nick Pivetta up and throwing. Kolek also getting ready. The 1-0. And that one lifted in the air center field. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, first baseman
Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Freeman.
That's way outside. Ball 1. right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Freeman is out. There's 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He is struck out and he is walked. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Maldonado makes the play, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Still down 3-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. So digging in now for San Diego, Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Bogaerts measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was born in Aruba. And that one is lifted in the air. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And the next pitch is way outside. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches
batting,
to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So digging in, Trenton Brooks. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top half of the 6th. That one inside. And that is ball 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 2-2. And that's outside.
Doubled up on the slider away. 2-seamer here. Just watch and see.
This one in the air, right field. Hernandez moving under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. That just misses. And that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Jeremiah Estrada, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Morejon, the lefty, warming up as well. And there's a ball. And now 2-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here comes Max Muncy. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And that's downstairs. Ball one. And that one just missed off the outside edge. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
One down, base is empty. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
The center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside low, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And that one is downstairs. Full count, 3-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Dylan Cease out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Nick Pivetta.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here is Michael Conforto. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Runner at second, 2 down.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Stays alive. That missed by a lot. Full count now. Tommy Edman waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Tommy Edman at the plate. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
2 outs. That misses. Going to count 1 and 2. And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. 2 outs, bases full. Here's Kike Hernandez. 1 for 3. That's down and in. A slider missed. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Swings and misses. And a count 1 and 2. Ground ball left side to second. There's Cronenworth. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Shohei Ohtani.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Stepping in, Tyler Wade, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. There's a strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And that skips in the dirt. To third. Gets it to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Now batting, catcher Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado will hit next. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And a big swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Lou Trevino, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Right fielder,
Fernando Tatis Jr., the next up for the Padres.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
That clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Maldonado, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis Ariz.
Luis Ariz, the next up for the Padres. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that one clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And the inning is over. Padres lead 1, but they lead it 3-0.
Now pitching for San
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jeremiah Estrada.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Here's Mookie to hit.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Inside, just missed. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That one missed. Breaking ball inside. And now 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2 now. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. And ball 1.
1-1.
Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Right fielder,
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. Going along.
0-1. One ball, 1 strike.
And that's through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Off the mark there. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the 7th.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We go to the 8th, and the batter now, Manny Machado.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Ohtani back to work. Up and in, and it's 1-0.